So something very bad has happened right in the beginning.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
But we will not reveal straight off when this bad, horrid thing is or whom it has happened to. We must exercise restraint.
Something so very terrible has happened, and now nothing will ever be the same again.
That's right. And now you and I, we have to decide what we are going to do about it.
Something terrible has happened. That really sums up Lally Katz's early aesthetic in just about 4 words. What I like about Smashed is that it's such a neat encapsulation of the young Lally Katz. The spooky world of shadows and playgrounds, the philosophical ramblings which get tangled up with quantum theory and 80s nostalgia. Smashed was written by Katz during what I like to think of as the storeroom years. A little black box theatre above a pub in North Fitzroy in the early 2000s. Katz was working primarily with Chris Conn as the indie company Stuck Pig Squealing, but Smashed was produced by the Storeroom itself, directed by Claire Watson, with Susanna MacDonald as Hazel and Catherine Tonkin as Ruby.
It's okay, Ruby. You didn't say it. You didn't say it, Rube.
It whispers suburban horror around its characters, Hazel and Ruby, which bubbles to the surface when Ruby talks about what could happen to them walking home.
All the times that we're by ourselves at night. Fuck all those times we've walked home from each other's houses at 2 a.m. If someone had wanted to hurt us, they could have. Even when we're together, we're not really safe. Not even the two of us against one really strong man. He could kill us both if he moved really quickly.
Hazel and Ruby have been knocked sideways out of the real world and are experiencing everything now through the car crash slow motion symbolism of magical realist theatre. Time is elastic, archetypes stalk the edges of the light thrown by street lamps, and everything has a creepy childhood toy quality to it, threateningly vacant.
Once something has happened, it never goes away. Not just in the reactions to what's happening, but the actual event itself continues into infinity. Light never stops. Yes, it fades. Everything that travels fades. Light moves as time away from us. But if we move with time faster than light, then we can always catch up with the past. It just depends on how far we're willing to go.
The characters can seem innocent and naive on first encountering them, but they're actually hyper-aware of the horror of their situation, whatever it is, and are just barely holding on to their pretending that everything is okay. It works like the Apocalypse Bear trilogy. There's the same oddness of the other characters or the world or their adventures. In Smashed, it's just 2 suburban girls alone on a street at night. And I think it's one of Katz's best works. It was remounted for a while by university student theatres back when those were still a thing, but I see its last recorded performance in Onstage as being in 2011 at the Stables, which was a remount of the original Storeroom production by Griffin.
Do either of you know Africa by Tosho?
You mean
Can you give me a
the
couple of bars?
song?
The song, yeah.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.